Okay guys, let's roll. I don't know what you're going to make of this video. One or two of you might like it, most of you won't, but then you can just skip to the end, guys, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. We're all different. First of all, uh, news. Advance UK, they've opened a branch in Ulster, Northern Ireland. I know that will please Freedom Dad, because I think one of the first videos that I made was about Northern Ireland. Freedom Dad, they were hoping that Advance UK would come to Ulster. They were excited about it. I don't know how they feel now with the changes that have been happening with regards to Restore Britain. Anyhow, that's that bit of news out of the way. What are we going to do now? Or what am I going to do on my own? I spent a number of years working in the city, didn't I? In the belly of the beast. S.G. Warburg's, J.P. Morgan. I once did a contract for Camden Council. Yeah. They are crazy there, guys. They used to play football in the big room of this once magnificent building. I was there doing their car parking system. I found evidence, if you like, of wrongdoings. Yeah. I have to be careful. I was offered inducements to do something else. I didn't do something else. And as a result, I was removed from Camden Council. Yeah. I was told, whilst I was there, that the only reason I got the job was my Welsh accent, because if I had been English, I wouldn't have got the job. Yeah. Yeah, that was with Camden Council. There was another place up there I'd done a job, up where they used to film EastEnders. I can't remember it. The cast used to stay in the same hotel. Remind me to tell you about my time living on Baker Street. Blessed are those who live on the Circle Line. If you know London, you know what I mean. You'd always wind up where you started, no matter how drunk you were. I used to drink in the Waterloo, but I did like the Sherlock Holmes pub. There was a lot of pubs I drank in. I drank in all of the pubs. You know me. But I can tell you about my experiences with some of the cast of EastEnders. Anyhow, of course, being up in London, I like musicals. It's okay, I'm not gay. I like musicals. I like all sorts of music. I really do like all sorts of music. And so I'd go to the theatre quite often. I went to see Oliver. One of my cousins was one of the boys. And yeah, I enjoyed that. And I saw Jesus Christ Superstar. That was good. I really enjoyed that. One that really moved me was when it came was Evita. I went in. I didn't expect. No, correction. Evita I really enjoyed from the start. And then, what was the last one I saw? Les Mis. Yeah. I wasn't keen to go and see that one, but a friend had some tickets. So we went, three of us. Well. What could I say, Les Mis? I sat down to watch it, and all of a sudden I was into it, and it really moved me. And of course I watched the TV remakes, the film versions when they came out. So I'm bored with politics, so I'm going to play you a few clips from those musicals. Not sure. I won't get copyright strikes. Well, I'm fairly positive I won't. I'll get copyright warnings, but that's about it. That's like a slap on the wrist, that's all. So because they all had special meaning to me at different times. Let's start off with Evita Rosette. It's kind of a bit relevant to today. Pause, Paul.
Dice are rolling, the knives are out, would-be presidents are all around. I don't say they mean harm, but they'd each give an arm to see us 6 feet underground.
It doesn't matter what those morons say. Our nation's leaders are a feeble crew. There's only 20 of them anyway. What is 20 next to millions who are looking to you? All you have to do is sit and wait, keeping out of everybody's way. Well, you'll be handed power on a plate when the ones who matter have their say, and with chaos installed, you can reluctantly agree to be called.
There again we could be foolish not to quit while we're ahead, for distance lends enchantment, and that is why all exiles are distinguished. More important, they're not dead. I could find job satisfaction in Paraguay.
This is crazy defeatist talk. Why commit political suicide? There's no risk, there's no call for any action at all when you have unions on your side. There is only one man who can lead any workers' regime. He lives for your problems, he shares your ideals and your dreams. He supports you, for he loves you, understands you, is one of you. If not, how could he love me? I've suffered the way that you do. I've been unemployed and I've starved and I've hated it too. But I found my salvation in peril, may the nation let him save them as he saved me.
Good stuff, eh? I like it. It's about the only decent thing Madonna ever done. Yeah. Will Rupert save us? I believe he can. If we stand behind him, he can do it. What other song is there? Ah, yes, this one. Stand by. Okay, here we are. Next one is from the Jesus Christ Superstar. I almost said Sound of Music. It was the last film I saw with my mother when I was young. She took me to see it. Yeah, great. I liked Rolf, I did. Everyone liked Lisa. Anyhow, why this song? It's during the bad times when I was really getting hammered. A couple of the Green Arrows, and my wife said, "You won't be happy until you get yourself killed, will you, Paul? You just don't know when to stop. Cool it." Oh, well. I didn't, did I? Let's have a look at it. Oh, right. Don't think for one moment that I've got a Messiah complex. It's just the lyrics of the words remind me of those times. Was I going too far? Am I going too far now, guys? Tell me in the comments.
I've been living to see you, dying to see you, but it shouldn't be like this. This was unexpected. What do I do now? Could we start again, please? I've been very hopeful so far. Now for the first time, I think we're going wrong. Hurry up and tell me this is just a dream, or could we start again, please?
I think you've made your point now. You've even gone a bit too far to get the message home. Before it gets too frightening, we ought to call a halt. So could we start again, please? I've been living to see you, dying to see you, but it shouldn't be like this. This was unexpected. What do I do now? Could we start again, please? Could we start again, please? I think you've made your point now. You've even gone a bit too far to get the message home. Before it gets too frightening, we ought to call a halt. So could we start again, please? 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 Could we start again? Could we start again?
Yeah, I often thought that. Could we start again? And the answer was no. We keep going. The only way you can stop people like me, patriots, ethno-nationalists, is to literally kill us. You can jail us. Means nothing. Means nothing to a patriot. He's just serving time. Yeah, waiting to be liberated. Yeah. Could we start again, please? I'd ask myself that question often when they were, it doesn't matter. My wife asked it all the time. Anyhow, one more track, guys, and we'll call it a wrap. This one is after I sometimes played it, after the fall of the BNP. I was thinking about all the patriots who died of old age, all the ones who'd been attacked afterwards. Yeah. It's from Les Mis. You know what's coming, don't you? Stand by. Here we go. It's all over. The cafe scene. All his friends are gone. Empty pal talk room.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain that goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they could see a world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they have sung became their last communion. On this lonely barricade, the door. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the windows, phantom shadows on the floor, empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will sing no more.
Sad. Reminded me then of my late father. He stopped going to the club, and I asked him why. He said, too many ghosts, too many empty chairs at empty tables. He said that. He'd never seen Les Mis, but he said that. Now when I go down to my club and I walk in and I see empty chairs, empty tables, because most of the people, the friends I grew up with my age, have gone before their time. Some of them too soon. They should never have drunk the Kool-Aid. And I look around and I can see them where they used to sit. Everyone has their own chair in a Welsh Valley pub. So-and-so sits there. If you're sat in that chair and someone comes in and you're sat in the chair, they'll scowl at you until you move. Yeah, empty chairs at empty tables. Okay, guys, I think that's all I've got for you. And I must warn you, occasionally you can expect videos like this. For those of you who stuck to the end, thank you. See you on the next one, guys.